Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I've just been having a play with the Daisy Delight stamp set. Beautiful. Not Daisy Delight, Daisy Lane, sorry. But I wanted to do something different instead of just a normal opening card. You know, we've done the fun fold ones, the flippy flappy ones, and I've done another one, but I've attached another little piece on. I saw something very similar, but it was all in foreign. I couldn't understand a word. There was no name, it's just a picture. So I wanted to add a little photograph, but I've used the Daisy Lane on this one. But you should be able to get 2x2 photos here, here and here. You know me, I'm obsessed with albums at the minute, so we open it out again and you could get 2 here, maybe 2 here, and open it again, 2 here. And you could send this to somebody, perhaps put another photograph in, and then just write down the side. Or if you choose to, I'm going to add a magnet to this next one. I should have done it with this one, so I'm going to sandwich it between there and between here. So somewhere there, so yeah, if I put it in the centre towards this side, and then put that magnet in there, then that will keep it closed. But it's a normal size card. It's 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. You know me, keep it real. You could add photos on the back as well, or you could leave it somewhere to write to the recipient. I just added the Daisy Lane sentiment, which says, "The best moments in life happen with you," which is gorgeous. I just love the way it all folds over. You know me and albums. So you could even decorate the back, like I'm saying, and add even more and just leave a little strip to write. Or add a little tag in the corner or on the end, and that way you could have a to and from, and then present it that way. Just think it's so cute. So let's get going. I've made loads of these fun fold cards before now, so adding an extra bit just looked perfect, and it matched more or less the lady's card. I'm saying lady, it could have been a bloke, I don't know. So you know me, I go out and work things out. I've just got plain thick white cardstock. Do you know, you put it through the trimmer and it don't half ruffle up your edges. So this bone fold is amazing. Right, let me see if I can show you a piece that's been cut. See, you get a lip along there. It's really a bit of a dodgy lip. See it there? Now watch. It's gone. No nasty lip. It's gone. Love it. You can definitely see it there. So let's get going. You will need 3 pieces of white card. Unless you want to use a base colour, it's entirely up to you. I always use white, and I like the thick stuff. So you're going to need one which measures 5 7/8 by 6 3/4. You're going to need another one then that measures 6 1/8 by 5 1/4. And this piece then is 3 1/8 by 2 3/4. So let's get the scoreboard out. And believe it or not, you want them all on the long side. So this is the 3 1/8, and you're going to score this at 3/8, and that's it. Is it 3/8? No, I've just done 5. You want to score it at 3/8. So let me just push that one back out. Yeah, 3/8, not 5/8, like I just done. So score and fold at 3/8. The smaller one then, you are going to score this at 3 3/8. And then you've got that small one there. And then the long one, we're just going to score this at 2 5/8. That way, when we fold that back over, we've got our 4 1/8 there. The rest is layering up and making some beautiful flowers. Adding magnets this time, for definite. Yeah, I like it. Or you could add a ribbon, it's entirely up to you. You'd have to work out where you'd have to put it though. You'd have to lay yours under the DSP here, and maybe under there, and then you could tie a bow. I don't know. I'm going to stick to magnet. So this is our large piece. This is our smaller piece, and you can see how it's going to go together. The rest is just layers and DSP, and this little tyke, and it's going to go all right on the back. You don't really need a large fold. It's just enough to grip because it's not doing anything hard, and it's going to be held on with a magnet. So let me tell you your small pieces. I've used that beautiful papers from the Pressed Petals, and I love it. It's absolutely adorable. So I've gone for Merry Myrtle this time, and this is to mat in here, and that is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. The DSP I'm using is 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. Then you're going to need two. Whoops, I'm dropping off. 2 pieces for here, and they are 2 3/8 by 5 3/8, and the DSP is 2 3/8 by 5 1/8. Is it? 5 5/8. So that'll be 5 3/8. And you're going to need 2 of those. But on some of them, I'm going to turn them one way, and I'm going to have, so we've got plain and pattern, plain and pattern. These are going to be the plain side, and I might leave that one as the pattern to follow through. Yes, I think I will. And then this booklet, then you're going to need your cardstock, which is, oh, where am I? 3 1/8 by 5, and you're going to need Whisper White for that piece to layer over. So that's 2 7/8 by 4 3/4. Everything's just a 1/4 inch smaller. Then you're going to need 2 again. You're going to need these at 4 3/4 by 2 1/2. Sorry, 2 1/2 by 5, and these are 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. Oh, Mr. Boyce, you're a diamond, you know that. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. And then another one for this side, which is exactly the same. So it's 5 by 3 1/8, 4 3/4, whoops, by 2 7/8. We're going to add a magnet under here, so don't forget that one. And then you're going to need 2 squares. These both measure 2 1/2 by 2 1/2, and the DSP is 2 1/4. That one's going on the front. Or is it that one? No, that one's going to go on the front because our daisy's going to go on the centre. So they're both 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 and 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Look at that little plant, just worked out beautifully for the inside. Love it. So you want plain pattern. Well, I'm having pattern, plain then. So we'll work it out. It's just up to you. Choose 4 different. You could choose a copious amounts of DSP from different parts of that range if you want, and then just tally up with the cardstock. Oh, I'm having a swig of my brew, girls. Oh, so let's just get layers covered first. One you're going to put to a side, and another one you're going to put to a side, because they're the ones we're going to add magnets to, and I don't want to be faffing around saying, oh, look what I've just done, and now I can't close it. So glue at the ready. Love this stuff. So if you want, whilst I'm gluing, I'll leave my measurements there. Just ignore that one and that one, obviously, but they're the pieces you will need. So you can go and write them down and come back and make it with me if you want. I'll wait if you put me on pause, promise. So, just layering up these, like I say, just 1/4 inch all the way round. So quick and simple to make. Now this one's going on the front so I can attach this one. absolutely gorgeous. Love this pattern, these papers. So a nice little border all the way around, and I love white. Don't know what it is for card bases. I just like white. So that's that little flap. We'll add the other one after we've attached the magnet. So I'm just working out. This is the large one, so this is opening this way. So I'm going to have that pattern paper this time. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Ooh, nearly put it straight on there then, instead of straight on there. I mean, I could have come and layered up everything and said, ooh, this goes there, this goes there. But I like to do it in front of you. I wouldn't bore you with all the cutting of the material, but hey ho, you don't mind watching me layer. Yes, I'm doing that right. I know most of that paper is going to get covered up, but I know it's there. Isn't that good? And you do see a little bit of it, look. Not a lot, but you do see it. And you do see it on that side as well. So yes, I'm adding it. It's lovely. So we're just going to add that white. We are going to stamp on this later, but I've got the sentiment lined up beautifully on my block. I use the lines on the grid paper to line it up. I love that. Nice clean and crisp edge. Isn't that beautiful? That's going on the inside of this one. So it's the Fun Flap Mini album card. Woo. Beautiful. Yes, I've been thinking about albums again. I can't help it. I just love doing them. And to turn one into a card for you instead, well, win-win. So this is going on this inside here. So you do see that pattern, look. Only a little bit, but you do. So I'm thinking pattern, pattern, plain and plain. We'll have plain, plain. Yes, that's what we're going to do. So, well, I've got big, I've got big flaps and large flaps here. There's them too. That one's that one. This one's for this one. That one's for there. That one is for there. And this one is for here. And make sure you've got the patterns on the right way round. And that one is going to have a magnet under there as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just absolutely pretty papers. They're just gorgeous. So that's going on the inside. Doesn't need a magnet. And I'm going to add it under the DSP. That way it's really strong. We're not going to add it under the cardstock. We're going to add it under the DSP. Hence the reason I'm not attaching. But you can line that up with that now. Keeping that nice and straight. Nice border. And how long? It would take you 10 minutes to cut out your papers. All of them. It took me about 10 minutes. I used one full sheet of Merry Merlot and about 5 inches off another piece to get these last two pieces, and less than 1 sheet of DSP. Now that's good news, isn't it, girls? And this, you get quite a lot of this. So yeah, I have still got quite a lot left off the 12-inch piece that I used to get these. Beautiful. Look at the pattern. That is going the right way. I need to effect that over a touch. That's better. The air bubbles out, so we can press onto this now. Oh, they're just beautiful. I think I've put that piece on upside down. Well, I'm going that way this time then. As long as you don't get the right upside down in it, that's the main thing, or sideways even. So that was going to go on upside down. I'm following that pattern now with those. So line it up at the bottom. Whoops. And lined up at the top. You've got that on perfect. This is going on the inside and it's not having a magnet either. So basically you want one small flap and one of the square ones as well, so you can attach these. Right, that you've probably seen them all now, so pop that away. Again, line this up at the bottom. Put your gaps nice at the top. And now have a quick look, because this is going in there. This is going to come over, and then we can attach this little flap now. So just add a bit of glue. I like to hold it all together, see, and make sure I've got it balanced. Perfect. And then you can just attach that. See where you're going. Love it. Perfect. Now we can glue this piece in. Oh, love it. You could use tear tape, you could use sukwang tape, you could use fast fuse if you've got any left. Right. Now, pattern the right way. We're going to just line this up. You've got like a 1/16 of an inch at the top and the bottom, and about an 1/8 of an inch down the side, making sure it's perfectly level. It looks good to me. I'll give that a good rub. Love it. Right, let's move on to these pieces. So now, I know I can shove a magnet in there. And just tape it down. These are super strong. And they're quite large as well. Whoops, hello. I'm going to put it over this side a little bit. And just make sure I got my magnet now the right way. Perfect. Oof. So let's just get my bone folder and my pokey tool. Add my little pot of, oh, I don't, should we have, no, I'm going to do plain. Nice and, oh, love it. Right, now I'm going to attach it. Perfect. Oops, there she goes. Right, I am going to see where that is. Oh, I've edited it the wrong end. It's barely going to touch that card. Oh, shavings, right, quick. Let's see. We might have to cut an extra piece of paper, but... Oh. Yes, I will. Look at that. Oh, what a shame. Just come on. Let's get this. I needed to add it at this end, so don't do as I do. Perfect. I'm not going to pull any more at this because I don't want to rip the underneath paper. So, saying that, I've got loads of that paper left. Gaynor's a silly sausage. So, this is all what I've still got. I've just dropped a piece on the floor as well. Oh, there it is. This is what I've all got left from a piece of 12 by 12. So, I need 2 1/4. That's not quite enough. So, just give me 2 seconds. And I cut my 2 1/4. By 2 1/4. And hope I've got that now. I haven't got a nice pattern. Well, I'm going to sacrifice because I want that piece there. And it'd be worth it. So 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. I don't mind because I can make cards. You've seen me make cards out of scraps. These are not going to go to waste. Trust me. But I wanted to get it right. Oh, start again. Right, magnet. This end. Not silly sausage end, like Gaynor just said. I am going to put a bit of tape over it as well, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want it to come. She says leaving it. It's coming off on my fingers. And there's the other bit. God, this is really sticky tape. Oh, again, you don't need that bit. The magnet needs to stay stuck down there. Right. Oh, take a deep breath. Yes, we know. Right. Don't know me left from me right. So I've got that lovely pattern again. And I can just place this over the top. Oh, saved. Perfect. So I need to drop that on there now. Now I know it's gonna, yay! So I'm going to attach this first because I want it just under the DSP. Oh, a tea cake and a cup of coffee after this, I think. I think Miss deserved it. So you could have added all your layers, just keep off those last 2 pieces of DSP. So I'm going to grab a glue dot for this now. Just hope it's strong enough. Oh, to get my finger off. And now we can close this over. Press. Get it on. What is with this tape? It all just wants to stick to me instead. Glue that into place. I've got sticky fingers, that's what it is. That's what it is. There you go. Right. We can glue our piece on now, and then I'm having this way to match. Check before adding glue and DSP if your magnets are in the right place. Oh well, but then I made a mistake and I rectified it. And so I can do that, so you don't have to. How's that? I'm good like that. So, just press down. Don't want to press too hard because you don't want the magnet poking through. Let's just give it a... Look at that, it stays perfectly shut now, ladies. Love it. Let's bob our glue away just for a minute while we work on our daisies. So let's stamp in the centre. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Swig of my coffee. Beautiful. Right, here's my stamp. You could even stamp this in the bottom corner so they've got space to put photos. Or, like you could do like I am, just putting it straight in the centre. I hope my head wasn't in there too long. Perfect. That's the only bit of stamping we're doing. Believe it or not. Yeah, I know. The only bit. Clean that off. I like this that it's got lines on. It gives me a chance to obviously line things up, but also get things straight. Now, I'm going to pop this to one side. Oops. Love it. I like to wear them claps down. Am I weird like that? So, I've got bare white. And I'm going to punch, this is the new little punch to go with the big one. One. And you've got to be gentle when you move it along. Two. Three. And I'm using 3, yeah. And we're just going to do a bit of manoeuvring. I'm going to go round in circles first and then down each petal. We're just softening the fibres. But I want it nice and thick. Hence I've cut 3. You could do 4. I'm going to pop this over now. Oh, they remind me of little spiders. I hate spiders. And then I'm just going to, with my finger, push in the centre. Because you want them to dome. Holding this one down this time. And then we'll curl it in the centre. Again, do the same. Just give it a gentle rub. So they like fan out. You could double layer these if you want and have, like I say, nice and thick. You'd have 4 of them. I think 3 looks beautiful on that one. It's just to give depth. And you just offset slightly each one. So you know you've got a full flower. Perfect. And there's little stone. It's from the brass elements. I'll get them in a minute and show you. They fit in there perfectly. So back with the glue. Don't need a lot, and a little goes a long, long way. So look at my fingers covered in glue. Pick one up and just offset it. Don't do it fully because we've got our 3rd one for that. Add a bit of glue. And then offset that one in the gaps. And you've got a really full flower. That's cute. Love it. So while it's off and before we add our gorgeous gem, you know me, gotta have a bit of Winkastella. That's my nickname. Always prime your pen. Look at that. This is a new one. So hence it is glittery as hell. I don't know how they call it clear because it's silver. The iridescent is silver. Don't forget the little ones underneath. Oh, love it. Try and get the tips. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now these are those, and they're called designer elements. You've got gold, silver and, well, I'd call them brass, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use another gold one. Oh, I don't know though, maybe silver this time. Or even brass. What do you reckon? No. No, I'm going to stick to the gold. I like the gold. It reminds me of the yellow centre. But they fit inside these little gorgeous little daisy ones. Perfect. And I'm going to pop a small dimensional on the back. I had that one glued down. There they are. And I'm going to pop this one on dimensionals instead. Sticky fingers again, sticky fingers. Oh, I love this. I love both sides of this paper, see. Some will say they just prefer the pattern, they don't like the other stuff on the other side, but I like it both. So, in the middle she goes, just to decorate. I think that is super cute. Oh, yeah, that goes that way, Gaynor, and that way. So it's layered beautifully. So against the plain, I had the plain writing on this one, it was gorgeous against that background, which is the reverse. But yeah, and I wished I'd added my magnets now. But we've done it on this one. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And away to go. Look at the iridescent. Look at that. It's all silver on there. It's glistening like mad. That's what I'm saying. Gone over the top. So let's do our friendship quote of the day as well. I've done this. You know, keep forgetting. Those who judge don't matter. Those who matter don't judge. Oh, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Don't judge, girlfriend. So these go in a little tub, and when we're finished at the end of the month, I'll jungle them all up and we'll put them back in and we'll keep pulling them out just to remind ourselves of those beautiful friendship quotes. I love it. So there you go, and they do stand up beautifully. You know, it stands up. But like I say, use it just as a card to show off these gorgeous papers, or if you want to do it as a little mini album, fill it with little 2x2 photos. And then, because you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, well, you get 17 because you get 19 if you put a couple at the back as well. Love it, love it, love it. It's nice and stiff. There we go, there's that first one, and there's the one we just made with the magnet. So, which do you prefer? Do you like them both? Do you prefer this one, or do you prefer this one? Again, I've got the plant on there. Good save with the DSP, thank God we got some spare. The best moments in life happen with you. Isn't that beautiful? We're getting out to shut it then. So there you have it. Oh, I'd love a thumbs up and a share, that'd be amazing. And don't forget to press the subscribe button. I do post daily. And I do post in advance because if ever I'm ill and I can't do anything, I've always got something there for you. Or if I ever go on holiday, I can't leave you high and dry and not do nothing. You know, I need to be prepared for things like this, so you don't have to miss a day of my videos, because I know how much you all enjoy them. So yeah, I'm prepared. You could add a Velcro dot on there if you want. If you want a fat ugly Velcro dot, you can. Do you know what I would do? Grab a glue dot. I know they're really, really, really sticky, but rub it through your fingers and then just pop it in the top corner. It may not stick for long, or it may not stick at all, but it's not too tacky now. And it may not, like I say, it might not work at all, but I may have to add it, taking away too much, but it's probably just going to pop back off in a minute. Yeah, it's coming. It's stretching. Watch it. There you go. But there you go anyway. There's just little options for you. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like I say, thumbs up and a share. Press the button down below. And I'll see you on the other side. Love you all. Bye.